Hello, welcome back to another video. As you can tell by the blurriness of the screen, yes, in the backgrounds, of course. We are back in my bedroom where I figured out that it is the bad lighting in here. But I am going to get my hair dyed today, which means I have to wear a hairnet all day to keep the color in and make it last longer. Well, I could show that on camera. I really don't care. Because I want to get my yums box done. But I thought of another quick little video that I could do instead. Yes, this is another rant room. Rant room. Yo, you really pissed me off. So, now I'm on a rant. And I am getting texts, okay, left and right on my computer. Oh, that is fabulous. I do not care. Okay. So, anywho, this video is going to be my pet peeves. Now, some of these are new and have developed from RP, and others have always been stuff that I hate. I just started making the list now, so it might take me some whiles if I think of something else. I feel a sneeze coming on. I feel it, y'all. It's coming. It should come. It might surprise y'all. Be prepared for a sneeze. Anywho, so first one I was thinking of, just remind me, because I also had a stuffy nose when I woke up. And we all know that about the sniffles when you got a stuffy nose. You know, you got to constantly be sniffing in. You know, because otherwise you're going to let it flow out and y'all get snot everywhere. That's nasty. Got goop and snot. You don't want that everywhere. That's just nasty. It don't look good, and it's just, that's nasty. Don't do that. I'd rather you sniff constantly, like, every 2 seconds, rather than have you snot all over the place. Okay, that's nasty. So, yes. And then, so there's the sniffles versus what this chick always does on the phone. And it is disgusting. It's literally, she goes, so there's a little, like, you know, like every 2 seconds, whatever. And then this chick, what she does is she goes, like, oh, okay, like, don't suck us all in there. Don't suck the world up there, okay? Calm down. Calm down with that, okay? Ain't nobody, I don't know what's happening in your nose up in there, but I don't think it needs that much, okay? I don't think you need to be pulling other people up in your nose, okay? Calm that down. That's nasty. It's like all the time on the phone. It's like as if she needs to, like, stop and, like, take a deep breath so she can breathe it all in. I'm like, okay, what's happening there, honey? No, ain't nobody else want to go up in your nostrils. Don't sniff us all up in there. You know, I'm like, okay, no cold is worth that much of a sniff, okay? And then there's this other chick, okay? There's this normal laughing, okay? And don't even get me started on the different ways that people laugh, because there are some ways of laughing that is just annoying, and you're like, is that seriously the way you laugh? That's embarrassing. I feel sorry for you. That's just embarrassing if that is really your laugh. Okay, so I ain't even gonna get started on that. But this is about, there's laughter when it's appropriate, and laughter with following every single thing that is said. Even when something ain't funny, this bitch is laughing. I'm like, what the hell? Even when something is funny, and clearly she don't get it, she's still laughing. And we're just like looking at each other like, this bitch don't get it. Well, what the fuck you think you laughing at? You clearly don't get it. And just like every single thing, like, we'll just be like having a normal conversation, and then like every 2 seconds we hear, like, what are you laughing at? You Woody Woodpecker over there? Like, what? Guys, it's like annoying. It's like you can't even speak without like, stop. And then that brings me to also Oh, that was a little weird there. Dealing with this chick and two others when there's a joke, okay? Any joke in general, whether it's complicated or obvious, makes you think a little bit, or it's obvious, like, oh, I don't know, maybe the joke is in, like, the obviousness of the joke is in the joke. Like, I don't know, but just for example, recently, I posted, if y'all seen the Addams Family, it's exactly a meme of, Gomez and, what's her name, Respucia? Whatever her name is, whatever this bitch's name is, it's them two sitting in the theater watching that little happy Easter Bunny video, and they're just like, sitting there like this. Whatever, it's like, when I am forced to hang out with normal people, or forced to hang out with people I hate, or normal people, whatever, that mean the same thing to me. And under that, I put, I am being tortured. And this bitch pops up and be like, who's torturing you? I'm like, I went to my admins. I'm like, I ain't answering that. I am not answering that. Because you know what? As a member of CSI, I can't stand idiots. And I'm allergic to stupidity. I result in sarcasm. I break out in sarcasm. I'm like, I ain't answering that. It's like, when something is just like so obvious to someone, and either they react as in, I don't get it, or they laugh about it when we know they clearly don't get it. It's like, and it just ruins the joke. And you're like, therefore, if you don't get the joke, I'm not explaining it to you. Like, no. Okay. And then ASMR. Y'all know the ASMR things. Like, there's a bunch of apps for it now. And I know there's a time where YouTubers used to do it. For those of you who don't know, ASMR is something that relieves stress, I guess. Because according to the apps, it's like soap cutting or rubber band cutting. And then on YouTube, it was like the sound of people chewing. I'm like, that's nasty. Okay, I don't know who enjoys people chewing. That is disgusting. And then, and then there's those people who will over exaggerate the chewing. And it's just like, dude, they're not listening to your chewing. It is not your chewing that is the ASMR part. It's if you got something crunchy. For instance, a cucumber or a pickle, a carrot. It's the crunch they're listening for, okay? It's not that smacking of your lips that people do. People push it so that it's unnatural. Okay? No, that is not what ASMR is. Okay? It's like so annoying. Oh my gosh, like, I don't watch those shit specifically because I've noticed that people do that. But when it first developed, I did start seeing people who were smacking their lips unnaturally. I'm like, that is not ASMR. That is not, no. That, like, for instance, there's this little hamster or a mouse, I don't know what the fuck it is, eating a little carrot, whatever. Like, that to me is a form of ASMR. Okay? Because when somebody cute does it, when something cute does it, and notice how they're eating something that's crunchy, so therefore you can hear the crunch, that is the ASMR. Okay? Get that through your thick skull. And then, whistling. I cannot stand whistling. And no, it's not just because I can't whistle myself. It's just, I don't know. It's like, some people hate humming, even. Whistling and humming. I don't care if you hum. Well, I mean, I do care if you hum to a song when I clearly know the words. It's just humming to a song, for instance. That actually does piss me off. That is a pet peeve of mine, actually. My mom does it all the time in the car, and I hate it. But whistling. I cannot stand whistling. It's just, to me, it is the most annoying sound in the world. And then when bitches play with their hair, like unnaturally, like I've noticed, I'm not a hater of the drags and transgenders and stuff like that, but it is them who have over exaggerate playing with the hair. You know, like we don't do this. We don't do this. But it's the drags and the trans who have emphasized that. I'm like, who does that? We don't do that. What is that? What is that? Please explain to me what that is. Because we don't do that. And then it's just, I'm not even gonna, this ain't about them. But they tend to over exaggerate a lot of things, but that is one of them. I hate, even just like gays in general, they over exaggerate the touching of the hair. I'm like, we don't do that. Like, okay, I get like when they do this, you know, like that, like a one-time thing. Okay, but like when they constantly are touching their hair and like doing, like, what is that? What is it? Nobody does that. Okay? Let's see. I don't know if I can. I'm not as on spot as when Rachel was doing it. So, I guess I will just leave it with those few. But, you know, I mean, I might start, you know, a second version of the rest of the pet peeves if I can remember them. But right now, that's all I got. So, I do intend to do that Yum Box video. We have not made the butterbeer yet. Chocolate fountain video might take a while because we are in the process of moving and that will dirty a lot of stuff. And I think I have a few after that, but that requires us to be in where we are moving to. So, I'm going to end this video, but stay true, peoples, and do you. Okay, bye.